How's it going on? Wait, what? How's it going, guys? What is going on? This entry is quite weird. Alex here, I'm back for another video. This is a deck profile again. Um, this is going to be my dinosaur deck profile. Some of you might have seen my dinosaur reaction video about a month ago or something like that. And I've got the deck, and I've kind of thought, wait, I'm putting it out that my reaction to it, but I haven't made a deck profile. So let's make a deck profile. Just beforehand, if you enjoy this video, make sure to hit that thumbs up button, leave a comment below on what your opinion is. And I just want to point out something. Recently, I've been looking at some of the comments, and people aren't necessarily, like agreeing with my deck profile and all that sort of stuff. They're just having a bit of negative attitude towards it. I just want to remind you guys, sure, this might not be like the best of the best deck profile, but again, this isn't me saying to you, you must play this, you must play that, This is me showing off my opinion towards it. If you want to change it up, then you change the deck up. Because this is just me giving you, an example on how you can play the deck. You don't necessarily have to follow this way. So without further ado, let's go straight into it. So we're going to start off with the monsters. Start off, we are playing 2 Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. This card you must play it too. To be fair, I kind of find that if you play 3 of this, you're gonna brick really quickly. 2 is just enough because this card is, you want to open this card and see if you can get this card on the field, like just in general on first turn, and while you have like monsters, dinosaurs in your hand, because you can pop them from your hand and then set your opponent's cards face down. This card is super good against Zodiac because it interferes with their plays altogether. The amount of times I've managed to like my opponents summoned out a Broad Ball, and then I've set it straight away, so they can't go into Trident or carry on their plays. It really just stuns the plays and really can just force your opponent to be able to do fuck all. Like, this card is so good, and you only need to play 2. 3, if you open it first turn, and all that, you can brick really quickly. Remember, this card is searchable off Soul Eating Oviraptor. Oop, camera's gone a bit weird. So again, next up, playing 3 Soul Eating Oviraptor. This card is absolutely amazing. You want to open this card first turn quite often because the whole concept of it is you summon and you search. You search for any dinosaur. You're not restricted on summoning what dinosaur you go for, because the whole purpose of the card is summon the card, search a dinosaur, and if you have Lost World out, you can try and destroy a token and protect the token, because this card is a target destroy on a dinosaur card that's level 4 or lower on your side of the field, which can include your the token that's on the other side of the field and stuff. Sure, if you're in a mirror match, this card isn't exactly is annoying to use because it can benefit your opponent again, but this card is amazing and you must play this at 3. So this card, I just love this card. It's just so effective. Level 4 as well, so you can use it to go into your rank 4s as well. You want to be playing 3 Baby Cerosaurus and 3 Baby and Petit Pterodon. 3 of each is compulsory, absolutely compulsory, for the main reason that you're going to be destroying these cards a lot, and these are search and special. You pop these and you special summon. If you're playing for more an aggressive play on turn, you want to always look to pop Baby Cerosaurus, because the effects are, sure, they're literally the same, but if you special summon using Pterodon, your monster that you've destroyed and searched, the monster you summon that you search for, you cannot attack with it. This card is basically more if you're going to go for an XYZ play, or if you're going first turn. This card, if you're going for more an aggressive play, you want to summon out a Oviraptor, 1800 beta and all that sort of stuff, and Tyranno Infinity, you can, you'd want to use this, but if for more defensive play, Petit Pterodon is just better. So 3 of each, absolutely perfect. Other cards, other monsters, I play 3 Miscellaneous Saurus. This card is very, very powerful for the main reason that you want it in your graveyard quite a lot. And if it's in your in your hand, what you can just do is you can discard it and protect your dinosaurs on the field for that phase. So it's really, really strong. And then the second effect of it is, say I have, Petit Pterodon and a Petit Pterodon in the graveyard, and I want to summon another Petit Pterodon or a Baby Cerosaurus. I can banish Miscellaneousaurus and another dinosaur like another Petit Pterodon and special summon this one from my graveyard. So the whole concept of that is it allows your Tyranno Infinity to get stronger, because the more dinosaurs banished it gets per 1,000, it gets 1,000 for each banished card, dinosaur monster. So this is just really powerful to be playing at 3. I love this card. Yeah, so next up for other dinosaurs, you want to play one Jurachalo. Jurachalo is your only tuner. You want to use this for Trish and Denglong. Really powerful card. Again, all these dinosaurs are searchable. One Dogran, the Mad Flame Kaiju. Again, the only reason why we're playing this is because Overraptor can search it. If your opponent has like a boss monster on the field that's really pissing you off, that can't be destroyed. Like, this is really good against Masterpiece as well, by the way, because like you can summon Overraptor, and then like if they have a Masterpiece, you can just Kaiju it, which is just really good because Masterpiece is a complete pain in the ass to get rid of. And then again, last dinosaur, one Tyranno Infinity, gains 1,000 for each banished dinosaur, and you're going to be banishing a lot because of Ulti-Conductor Tyranno and Miscellaneousaurus as well. Like you really want to see this card like later on into the game. It's bloody powerful, and it is searchable again. Off to the True King engine. True King engine, in my opinion, it just makes this deck so fucking good. I play 3 Lithosygym, the Disaster. Let's just call him the Disaster. I play 3 Disaster. Main reason because you can just pop 2 other Earth-type monsters, like Petit Pterodon and a Baby Cerosaurus. And you can also pop another True King, including itself, but not the card itself. Like if you have like 2 Disaster in your hand and 1 Baby Cera, you can use Baby Cerosaurus effect and use the Lithosygym's effect if you have another True King in your graveyard, and you can just special summon it out. Really allows us to go into VFD really quickly. So you want to play 3 of Lithosygym. I play 1 of the Vanisher. I don't want to call this, what's it called? I don't even want to pronounce this, it's just horrible. You want to play 1 of this because this is really strong, because you're running 4 fire type fire monsters, including the 3 Miscellaneousaurus, so you can get this effect off really quickly in search. And the whole concept of the True Kings is because you can pop the True Kings themselves, and like 1 of this is just so powerful. And you might find this weird, even though I'm not playing any other water types. I play 1, whatever the hell this guy's name is, Baharastos, whatever his name is, the Water True King. I'm just going to call him the Water True King. Even though I'm not playing any waters, it's just because I can use this to pretty much go into an instant VFD, because I have a Lithosygym and another True King and a Baby Cerosaurus in my hand. I can pop the Baby Cerosaurus and this True King and summon out the Disaster and be able to summon Vanisher or another Disaster from my deck, and then go into an instant VFD, which is absolutely disgusting. VFD in this deck is fucking brutal. I don't know how that card made it through creation, because it's just so bloody powerful for the extra deck. Anyway, oh Christ, some stuff going on outside. Last card is just 1 Maxi. This card's at 1 and it's Maxi. Really powerful card, of course. Everyone loves Maxi. Triple Lost World spell cards. Triple Lost World. You want to open this card quite a lot, because if you open the Lost World, what will happen is you can just go into like some really smashing, dirty, lovely plays, because you activate Lost World's effect on when you summon a dinosaur, special summon a token on your opponent's side of the field. In this case, if you are using Overraptor, which if you open a Terraforming or a Lost World and an Overraptor in your hand, what you can do is you can, of course, summon Overraptor, search off of Overraptor, activate Lost World, special summon a token on your opponent's side of the field, activate Overraptor's effect to destroy the token, but a Lost World's effect will kick in to protect the token. And what this will happen is from here you can destroy like a baby Ceratosaurus or a Petit Pteranodon from your deck, and then special summon out another say Overraptor or Miscellaneous or something, and go into an instant rank 4 play, which is really, really, really good in this deck. Like rank 4s, you're playing quite a few level 4 monsters, so this card is really, really powerful, and Lost World is just so good. Yeah, and of course you can't play a Dinosaur deck with Lost World and be so reliant without playing Terraforming. I don't know what is going on here. Am I losing cards or something? I think I'm losing cards. Ooh. Yeah, I should have a second Terraforming. I'd recommend 2 Terraformings in this. I should have another one somewhere. 2 Terraforming, very powerful card. Again, actually no. No, 1 Terraforming. 1 Terraforming in this is, you don't really, you can play without the card, and it's just really powerful. Triple Fossil Dig. This card is just a search card, not once per turn as well. So if you open 2 of these cards from your from first turn or something, you can always just use both. This is just so you can search, your level 6 or lower. So Infinity, Baby Ceratosaurus, all this. Just to point out, and in the Code of the Duelist, I think there is some more dinosaur support coming out, and it's gonna be really good. So Fossil Dig, you want to just play this card at 3. No harm in searching. Everyone loves a bit of search. And final cards, just a few staples. 1 Regeki. Dark Hole is also very good because it benefits your cards and allows them to float a bit. Double Twin Twisters just allows a bit more graveyard potential. 1 Soul Charge and 1 Upstart Goblin. Upstart Goblin just for a little bit of added consistency. Kind of standard. And then traps. I don't always like playing traps, but these traps I kind of find are just the best ones. 2 Call of the Haunted. If you get your Ulti Conductor in the graveyard and you've already summoned it, you can Call of the Haunted it, because it must first be special summoned, not can only be special summoned. You can special summon it from the graveyard once you've summoned it using Call of the Haunted. 1 Warning, 1 Strike, 2 Strike if you have it instead of 1 Warning, and then round it off 1 Imperial Order. This card should be fucking banned again. It's too good. If I've pretty much played against someone and prevented them from playing Yu-Gi-Oh because of Imperial Order when I activated Imperial Order and I had a VFD on the field, and he was playing DDDs and he was completely stunned. He could not do anything. The card is absolutely broken and should be banned. I love talking about banned cards. Anyway, let's go straight over to the extra deck. Pretty standard. This, I'm kind of missing 1 card. I'd say probably run whatever. I'd run a Tornado Dragon if you haven't. So double Lagia. You can pretty much easily get away with just playing 1 Lagia. I don't always open 2 in one game. I play double Lagia just because it's Lagia. 1 Dolka. Dolka's really effective and actually very underrated because you can you can just negate monster activations and all this sort of stuff. And it's at the moment with cards like Zodiac and stuff, they're so dependent on monster effects, and if you stun it and destroy it using Dolka, and it's just really effective. I really like it. And Lagia, it can negate things like summons and all this sort of stuff, which is really good. 1 VFD or True King of All Calamities. This card is disgusting and is fucking brilliant in this deck because you're running your True Kings, and it's so easy to summon. I kind of thought the first time I played this deck it was going to be hard to summon, but it was piss easy. 1 Gagaga Samurai, really effective card because you can go for OTKs in this deck really quickly, and Gagaga Samurai just does a lot of work. 1 Honor Arc, very good because at the moment there are a lot of special summons monsters. If you're against True Draco, I'd highly recommend you take this card out and replace it for another card, because you're never ever gonna be able to take a card because your opponent is always going to be normal summoning rather than special summoning. 1 Utopia and 1 Utopia Lightning for the standard rank 4 play. 1 Castel, really standard. 1 Abyss Dweller, again very standard rank 4s. Diamond Direwolf, and then we have Synchros. I play 1 Trishula because Trishula you can summon through using Dracalo because it's a tuner, really effective card. One Amatrix, because Amatrix really benefits your what's it called? Your Conductor Tyranno, because your Ulti Conductor Tyranno can attack all defense position monsters, and what this just does is it, of course, just puts them all in defense mode, and then you can just attack everything. It's just really effective card. And to round it on all off, one Danglong first of the Yang Zing. Reason why I play this is because if you have, say, a True King on your side of the field, like let's give an example. So say I have a Vanisher on the field, and I have this card on the field. I have Danglong and Vanisher. Imagine I have Vanisher on the field. I summon Danglong, and Danglong, what that allows me to do on summon is send Lithosajim to the graveyard instantly. So you can send Lithosajim to the graveyard, and this becomes level 9. So what you can then do is go into an instance XYZ play and go into VFD, which is just really, really broken. And this deck is so much fun to play, and is just I would say it's about under £100. I doubt it's going to get hit directly because dinosaurs aren't exactly topping and all that. This is a pretty good meta-ish kind of deck. It's not exactly top meta, but it's so much fun. And actually, if you have under £100, this I'd highly recommend funding into this deck. You're not always going to have multiple amounts of extra deck monsters on the field, so link format isn't exactly going to destroy the deck. Anyway, this is just my opinion. Again, if you enjoy this deck profile, make sure to smash that thumbs up. Try it out, give it a go on like Yugioh, even if you buy it. Tell me on what you think, if you think this is a good deck, and maybe if you want to give me some tips on how I can improve it, put it in the comments and I'll surely be able to respond back to you. Anyway, my name is Alex and I am out. Peace.